Do you know that Cirrus Migrate Cloud's horizontal scalability can allow you to migrate as many Windows and Linux workloads as you want at the same time? With Cirrus Migrate Cloud's latest migration automation platform, MigrateOps, you can configure all these with just one click. First, if you don't already know, Cirrus Migrate Cloud is a patented solution created to help customers move data from anywhere to anywhere with intelligently minimized workload disruption. To learn more about Cirrus Migrate Cloud's capabilities and use cases, please see our other presentations. Now, let's talk about MigrateOps and see how it can make migration at enterprise scale easier, safer, and more predictable. MigrateOps is an enterprise-scale data mobility as code automation platform that optimizes global data mobility beyond just storage-to-storage data migration, thanks to the flexible automation capabilities that work with your OS, applications, or even cloud infrastructures. We are going to demonstrate one of the most common use case of CMC, local migration. We will use MigrateOps' data mobility as code to do it in scale. First, go to Cirrus Data Cloud and deploy Cirrus Migrate Cloud on your host. Copy and paste the Windows or Linux installation command in the shell, and CMC will install and register to Cirrus Data Cloud all by itself. The next thing we need is to pre-configure our purpose-built integration. Let's use this Amazon FSx for NetApp ONTAP integration as an example for this demo scenario. We are ready to migrate. Normally, we will go to the Migration Sessions tab to create new migration sessions. You can still do that. However, let's use our MigrateOps automation. Click on Start New Operation, and this will open up an editor window where we can enter the configuration. Like many other industry-standard automation tools, this configuration is in YAML syntax. You are recommended to build this file with usual coding practices, but you can also create this using our configuration builder in the Cirrus Data Cloud UI. Let's open the MigrateOps configuration reference to assist us in completing our configuration. From the slide-in reference menu, select a recipe that applies to your migration. All configuration fields related to that recipe will appear. Additionally, it's worth noting that different recipes are purpose-built for various types of migrations. For instance, you can perform a compute migration or opt for a zero downtime cutover for clusters, and many more. For this demo, we already have a YAML file prepared. We are providing an operation name and notes, the recipe that we are using, specified host name and integration name that we have set up earlier, source and destination configuration, and we can also add customized scripts to be executed before and after cutover. Note that this is just for one host. You can add as many hosts as you want into your configuration, but for now, let's keep it simple and submit this configuration for this demo. Our YAML file is now pasted into the configuration editor window. Unless the scheduled start time field is specified in the configuration, the operation will start right away. Let's do that. The operation will now execute and proceed. You can monitor the progress with the detailed messages. Now that the migration session is created, let's move to the Migration Session tab to view all migration sessions created by this operation. This is identical to any other migration sessions manually created from the UI. We can see that a step with the label approval required shows up. Critical tasks, such as a migration cutover in a MigrateOps recipe, require user approval before execution. In this case, approval is required because a single node host workload will be briefly interrupted during the cutover process. Luckily, you can set up a future approval window to precisely control the time of cutover. We have received an email notification that the operation has been suspended because approval is required. Let's go ahead and approve the task. The operation has now continued to proceed with cutover. After a brief moment, the operation has been completed. We can now head to our destination storage to validate it. Our host and volume have been migrated successfully. In this demonstration, we have deployed CMC on our host, set up a purpose-built integration, built a MigrateOps configuration, completed a migration operation end-to-end totally hands-free, approved and performed migration cutover with just one click. If you would like to use more advanced features, such as zero downtime cutover, please check out other video demos on our YouTube channel or visit our customer center for the most updated KB articles available on this topic.